Welcome to another installment of Opinions Mostly Podcast. I'm your host, the one and only Nick the Shark Ribs. Thank you. Look at the beard.
The one and only. There's multiple people.
Dude, that thing's coming in.
Yeah, Randy 2.0.
Just like what I did earlier to my wife, son. No, okay. Oh shit. Hey, no. Thanks guys for joining us.
Cut that.
Sitting directly to my left, probably your right, or that isn't. It's weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be to your right.
The one and only Joe, the Troll Spollery.
I don't know how I got this nickname, but all right.
I think JoJo the Idiot Circus Boy. We could play the Chris Farley thing. It would be so much better.
JoJo the Idiot Circus Boy.
JoJo the Idiot Circus Boy. Perfect. And then directly below me, we're gonna bring back a fan favorite, guys. Our fan favorite, the one and only, the Return of the Jedi himself. Hey, Aaron, the Hammer. What's up, Aaron?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Show us that dick. All right. No. That's why it's called the Hammer.
This kind of show, huh?
Cut that.
Actually,
You got to pay for that kind of thing.
Aaron, how did you get the name the Hammer?
So it's a funny story. Freshman year, I was on the basketball team in high school.
Balling.
Keep in mind, I was terrible.
Still are.
So you know, we actually won the championship that year. No. Well, I mean, I was moral support, but
Moral support.
I got like 3 minutes of playing time the whole season. And it was one day, you know, I'm sitting on the bench, we're kicking some school's ass, and I just look over the guys. It's like, you know why coach never puts me in? It's because I'm like the secret weapon. I'm like the hammer. The whole bench. And since then I just been known.
Nice. Okay.
It was funny. So it was one of the last games of the season. We had a winning record. We were beaten. I think it was Linden.
Oh, thank God. I hate Lindsay.
By like 30 or 40 points. I finally got a chance. You know, I go up to sub in, and as soon as I walk on the court, the whole bench just erupts. Let's go,
Pumping you up.
Hammer. The other team is scared shitless. They're think like I'm some sort of single weapon, right? So I'm sitting on top of the three, right? I get the ball. I go to shoot it, and I fucking miss so bad that I go, oh shit! Right? I shoot the ball.
Yeah, I know those shots.
And I hear the other players go, "Oh, don't worry, guys, this guy sucks."
Now, real quick, Aaron, in all 3 minutes of the season, did you score at least a basket or a layup or free throw?
Oh shit!
Oh man. Okay.
I had a block, I had a rebound, and I had a foul.
And a foul. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you get 5 of those again. Well used.
That's awesome.
Hey, you know what? It was one of the most fun experiences I had in high school. Though, was being on that. It was fun. It was fun.
I should have called you the Brick instead of the Hammer.
I know. I'm surprised they didn't change after that.
That wasn't a brick. That was a cinder block shot, dude. That was terrible.
Okay. All right. Joe, why don't you tell the crowd what you've been up to? What have you been up to?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little of that, different
Yeah,
things.
but how many phone calls did you answer?
Oh,
That's what we really want to know.
I think today we were up to 12 or 13. Fortunately, most of them 5-minute phone calls.
12 or 13 phone calls today.
Throughout the week, it's been an average of 30 to 38.
Will you give us your little speech when you answer the phone? What do you say?
IT service desk, this is Joe. How can I assist?
Wait, no. Earlier he was tell him.
I usually say it real quick. IT service desk is Joe.
No.
I want to speed up the process.
This is
no, I'm not racially profiling where I say it like an Indian person, like Nick was.
That's what you said. That's how you said it earlier.
IT service desk is Joe. No.
Yeah. He's like, I got this down.
I hate it because like they'll be, hi, this is Madeline so-and-so from Human Services. How are you doing today? I'm like, dude, spit out your fucking problem, okay? I'm not going to spend 20 minutes on the phone going back and forth with someone I don't fucking know.
That Joe guy from IT Services, such a dick.
I'm like, good, yourself? Good. Yeah, I got this problem here. It's like, thank you. Just let's get to the point here.
How many people have problems turning on their computer?
fucking half of them. There's like 3,000 people that work in this fucking county, and my computer won't turn on. Okay, did you hold the power button down? I pushed it and it didn't turn on. Okay, I want you to press and hold it until something happens, until the Dell logo pops up. Oh, there it is. Thank you.
I love Dell. No, I'm just kidding. I'm on a Mac right now.
Not bad. They're not bad.
Hey, what are you guys on right now?
I'm on my Mac.
Yeah, let's go.
Custom built PC.
Oh.
Look at this guy.
Is that why you lag out all the time every time we play Apex?
No, there's nothing wrong with the network card, which is connected to the motherboard, which is
custom PC.
Okay.
That's been I've had it. I built it.
Joe.
I built it right before COVID started, so it's been grinding for a solid 3 years.
PC superiority, baby. All right.
Thank you for admitting that. Finally, thank you. God,
that was
Sean will appreciate that for sure.
That wasn't an admission, okay?
I sounded like it.
Do you know the difference between a and like when you're supposed to use them?
Yes,
I do. It's when you're using a
vowel.
Now a vowel. Yep.
Oh, Aaron beat you to it.
You'll be surprised how many people don't know that. Just hammered me down here.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of dumb kids. The generations are getting worse and worse. And actually, that brings us right into our third segment, which I'm going to just put into our first segment. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the new viral trend? I think we're going to start a new topic called Dumb Need to Knows. Okay? Dumb Need to Knows. Dumb Need to Knows.
Just to dovetail on you, Nick, people, I mean, the young generation, probably most of our generation, they probably don't know how to use they, and they. Or no, they're there and there. They're there and there. I don't even fucking know.
They and they. They don't know how to do it.
They and they. Okay.
It's they with an apostrophe. Okay. I mean, I think all three of us do, and we're pretty dumb. So.
Yeah, that's true. I know.
That's saying something, you know.
I wouldn't say like grammar is a strong suit for me. But I know the basics.
I just rely on Word or Outlook to fucking get the red squiggly line. Okay,
dude, that's how I do all of my work emails. It's like
receive.
Okay, I need to put something there.
Autocorrect.
Receive is like the hardest word to spell because
it is.
Is it EI or IE? You know,
I before E except after C.
God, man, it doesn't apply to that fucking word because it's just
rule.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you use the autocorrect thing.
It's a very passive aggressive
rule. I spell it so badly on the computer, I have to use my phone. Like I'm texting someone to see if my phone will catch it.
Or Google it.
That's smart. Yeah. Google. Or ask Siri to spell it for you.
Yeah, don't say it too loud. You'll wake her
I know
up.
she's listening to me right now.
The government's listening.
Stop. All right. Anyways, I was leading into a perfect segment. And I totally forgot what dumb need to knows.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot what we were talking about too.
So what I think we should do in our off season, as we're writing this whole show, which we're doing right now live, is make little segments and then do them each time to just get us kicked off. I mean, we've had great banter. I think give yourselves a pat on the back for great banter today already. Actually, let's just wrap the show up. Thank you guys for watching another.
Good night.
We love you, Cleveland. Anyways, need to knows. Dumb need to knows. I just saw a trend on TikTok. Have you guys heard of this? Have you heard of this? Have you seen this? Fruit roll-ups. Remember fruit roll-ups?
Okay.
How much do you love fruit roll-ups?
I really didn't care for them, to be honest with you, growing up.
I fucking love fruit roll-ups.
All right. The hammer strikes again. Fruit roll-ups. There's a new TikTok trend where they freeze fruit roll-ups in the freezer.
Okay.
But
like in the package?
Well, they put the whole box into the freezer, pull it out, open them up, eat them straight. Okay? Fruit roll-ups has had to issue a warning. Please do not eat the fruit roll-ups when you freeze them directly out of the wrapper because there's fucking plastic in them.
The paper.
Yeah.
Peel off of too.
It's not paper.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah. So people are eating plastic. It's not those fruit roll-ups. It's the fruit
those
roll-ups.
are the fruit by the foot. The fruit roll-ups are the ones that like sometimes would have the tattoos for your tongue or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Things,
I was thinking fruit by the foot. Okay. Yeah.
But still. So dumb things.
People are fucking idiots. All right. It doesn't matter what. I mean, you remember when people were sticking fucking tampons up their ass full of alcohol? I mean.
Oh shit! Is we not supposed to do that?
You never did that? You're not supposed to do that.
Case in point. idiots. No, I'm surrounded by
This is
idiots and
better than the
assholes.
fucking eating Tide Pods.
Oh, Tide Pod
Oh my God.
challenge.
The
You
Tide
guys
Pod.
do that? You guys ever
No.
done that?
I'm an adult. Okay,
There's
if you
the,
asked me 15 years ago, maybe.
There was the cinnamon challenge too. You remember that one? That was a
I remember.
brutal
I
one.
never did the cinnamon challenge.
No.
What about the one chip challenge?
That was
No,
fine.
I like spicy food, but I think that would be like just seeing like people's reaction. I think that would be too much.
People have like heart attacks and shit. Over
Yeah,
Yeah. But you see Shaq dude on TNT, he's like, I'm not gonna make a face, Chuck. And he's just like crying and like sweating on. He's like, I got
Shaq's the
You
glass.
best.
know,
Yeah,
you
Shaq's
know
great.
it's bad if it makes Steve-O cry. Like,
Yeah, right.
This is the guy that snorted wasabi up his nose.
Yeah, he's done so much worse than that too.
Oh yeah, he has the gas
he's
mask
put a
with
lot of
farts.
things in his-
Poor dude.
Oh, my God.
All right, that wraps up dumb need to knows. Let's do a little bit of this day in history. This is another one I think we should start up. This day in history. Someone do a voice. Someone say it.
This day in history, brought to you by Nicholas the Shark Herbs.
Is that your nickname, Nicholas the Shark Herbs?
It's because I'm a Shark Champ better.
Oh,
Mhm. I thought you watched the podcast. You lying son of a bitch. No.
We're talking about Aaron.
Bits
We're
and
talking
pieces
about
of
the bets. We're not
podcast,
talking about the
Dave.
wins and the losses, but
You know
mostly
what?
losses. No.
All right. Well, that wraps up our segment. Aaron.
never coming back on the show.
Good luck. No. Good luck finding
change-
a job. You hippie.
I'll be changing the Zoom link for next week, so it won't be the same link. No.
Yeah, he's like trying to log in.
The meeting ID will be different.
All right, this day in history, March 24th. Exxon Valdez Alaskan oil spill. On this
Oh.
day in 1989. So I just want to say all these environmentalists and all these people like all these things, they're only happening, recently, more and more recently. Things have been happening throughout the course of history forever. So if you weren't born and paying attention, okay, these things happen. Anyways, I just want to bring that up.
Did we cause the world to freeze over? Did we cause the meteor to kill all the dinosaurs?
Well, we shouldn't have been born, and then it probably would still be like in its
Yeah, but there wasn't TikTok back then, so nobody knew.
Very true. Very true.
These environmentalists didn't have a platform,
Yeah. No one's putting on their Snapchat stories, back in.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yo, check this out. Yeah. I love
Yo, look at me with my selfie stick.
So the Exxon Valdez, it ran aground, spilling 11 million gallons of oil into Prince William Sound in Alaska. Okay. Created the largest oil spill in the U.S. history up to that time. So that was 1989. All right. I want to go to something more important that we all actually give a shit about, except for the environmentalists. Today is Peyton Manning's birthday. Woo!
Hey, what's
Let's go,
up?
Peyton.
Denver Bronco all-time great right there.
The
Peyton
greatest, dude. The great. Even Aaron, who's a hardcore Raiders fan, loves Peyton Manning. Don't
Everyone
you?
loves Peyton, man. It's hard to not like him.
I liked Peyton Manning up until he joined the Broncos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was a little bittersweet because I do like rooting for him, but god damn it.
Dude,
Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Peyton
the
Manning's the
best.
NFL version of Shaquille O'Neal. Everyone loves Shaq. He's the big figure in basketball. In football, I'm talking about off the court, and then off the field, Peyton Manning's that big personality. That it's crazy. You wouldn't think that they would have big personalities, him and Eli.
I think we talked about that, didn't we?
We
last
did.
time?
That sounds a little
With Eli?
familiar.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Eli's shockingly entertaining.
Funny and yeah,
Yeah, he is like a whole.
he could be a good
personality.
content creator on Instagram or TikTok.
I once got like 10 feet away from Peyton Manning.
Did you smell him?
I
What do you smell like?
Yeah, right. So it was in Oakland at a Raiders game, and I got to be part of the pre-show game on the field or whatever. And we walked right by the Broncos sideline while they're warming up. I looked over at Peyton Manning, and all I could think was, "Wow, that is a big fucking forehead." That was the only thought on my mind.
There's a lot of clearance for landing on the forehead, right?
Yeah.
It was all that reading the defense that he was doing. He's like channel it out.
Charles Woodson picked him off twice that game.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
I'm curious if the padding did anything with it. Wearing the helmet all the time. Curious if that padding.
Like
maybe.
smushing his.
Mhm.
He's like, this helmet's too small for me, and they're like, just deal with it over the
Hold
course.
on.
Aaron,
Whoa,
you lost the lights
Aaron.
here, man.
Power's out.
Fucking cat.
He's in the Raider black hole, baby. The Raider black hole. He's living true. Living true. Well, this break is brought to you by Bud Light. Just drink it.
I'm glad you bring that up, Nick, because Bud Light's running a challenge right now. If people can submit the most creative way of delivering beer from point A to point B to their friends and submit it to Bud Light, they can win a $15,000 grand prize.
All right, we got to brainstorm.
Holy shit.
Pat McAfee's been doing it the last couple of days. Fucking brilliant on his show.
Well, there will be a hot air balloon over your house in the next 24 hours, dropping a case of Bud Light directly onto your head.
Fuck you.
Just drink it. Okay, wait. I have a few more today's. March 24th. Guess who else was born? Guess the singer. I want to know if you guys can guess the singer. Of course there is, but yeah.
Shania Twain. Oh, that's
who?
Elton John.
Hey, all right. Round of applause. He beat you to it, Joe. You lose. Joe, you lose. Joe, no hot air balloon beer for you.
Fuck yeah, send his case to me.
Yeah, double cases.
Oh gosh.
And then last but not least, according to tradition, Venice was founded today in the year 451. Boom.
The city underwater?
The city underwater, 451.
The city above water?
Well, you know.
They flood a lot. That city floods a lot. It's crazy.
Oh, that's true.
That's why it's founded in the year 451.
Can you imagine all the water rot in those buildings? Like, Jesus, no.
My God bless America. All right. Boys. I got a quick question for y'all, and I want to know.
We'll make it fucking quick then.
I want to know what you like and how you like it. Pork, chicken, beef, go.
Aaron, go ahead.
I like all three, but
Kill, marry, fuck.
I gotta go beef. Like, good like carne asada, like at a taqueria or something.
Is it true you worked at a Taco Bell?
It is true.
And did you what was the meat you used the most in your own meals?
Steak. Beef.
Oh, steak. Which what's
that rubbery ass steak?
Yeah.
What is steak though?
What is
it's
steak?
beef? It's beef.
Oh, beef.
No, I know that's my point.
Oh.
It's full circle. Like
yeah.
Aaron, I worked at Taco Bell too. That steak was rubbery as fuck.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I was getting to that, Joe, but you fucking rudely interrupted.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Mind your own fucking business.
On that note, they're bringing back the volcano menu. I'm sure you saw that.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I am super stoked about it.
That's gonna be awesome, man. When I was working in 2011, they had the volcano item still on the menu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was good times. Okay. Joe,
Nick, what about you?
Answer the question, Joe.
Okay, I'm gonna take chicken because beef's a close second. Don't get me wrong. Chicken because it's so versatile in terms of baked chicken, fried chicken, chicken wangs, buffalo chicken, hot chicken, Korean style barbecue chicken. It's great. But Aaron, you're not wrong, man. Good carne asada. Man.
All right, Joe. Is it true?
Also, a good pork is good too.
Joe, is it true you worked at Taco Bell?
Good pork.
Carnitas.
I bet you love a good pork, don't you?
When I was living in the Bay Area, there was this local taco shop in El Sobrante, and they had the best fucking pork carnitas. Like, it's so fucking good.
Damn, I got burpee yells on.
All right,
Joe, wait, Joe. Is it true that you worked at Taco Bell?
Yes, it is.
and what was the food or the meat that you used the most in your own?
It's going to be ground beef. Aaron, so my go-to item was the cheesy bean and rice burrito, the old one. But what I would do is instead of it being in the 10-inch tortilla, I put it in the 12-inch and add ground beef to it. It fucking smacked, dude.
So that's funny that you say that, because for a while there, my go-to was the old school cheesy bean and rice.
Yeah.
I would put it in a 12-inch, but I would add steak and sour cream to it.
That's good. That's a good move too.
Yeah.
That's a good move too, man. My friend Zach, he worked at Taco Bell too, and at the same time, different location. And we fucking love the cheesy bean and rice. Yeah. Upgrade to a 12-inch tortilla. Throw in some ground beef, steak and sour cream. I didn't think about that. Yeah, did not think about. I did try to make a chimichanga one time. It failed.
How'd you do it? Because I did it all the time.
Oh,
we get a tortilla. Yep. Refried beans, ground beef.
Yeah.
Some cheese, and then we throw nacho cheese in there because it's Taco Bell, right?
Yeah.
Roll it up, put it in the deep fryer, and it's kind of guess and check. But for me, it just came out way too greasy. So much grease.
Do that.
I made a couple of them. I made like 3 of them. I took them home. I finished my first one. I'm like,
they're gonna get soggy.
well, isn't
Yeah,
that what a
that's why.
chimichanga is, anyways? It's just straight up grease, right? So I mean,
it's just a fried burrito. Yeah.
it's fried burrito. Yeah.
Also, Aaron, basically any item on the Taco Bell menu, add potato.
Add
Yeah.
potato.
The greatest thing about the Taco Bell app is like you can customize everything. So this is what you gotta do. You gotta get the spicy potato taco, right? And
we're really going down this. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey,
You add steak to that some bitch, and it's just perfect. or you do the 5-layer burrito.
Yep.
Steak for beef, and then add potatoes and chipotle sauce to that.
The chipotle
You heard
sauce.
it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what sucks is I'm on a diet right now, and I haven't been able to eat Taco Bell. So this conversation is killing me.
Aaron, cheesy double beef, add potato, add nacho.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on.
I mean, I'm not mad about it.
No.
Just we dream about Taco Bell.
I didn't want you to get triggered.
The menu hacks are great. The chipotle sauce, like that
Chipotle
jalapeno,
sauce.
the jalapeno sauce they put on the.
All right, this is too much. This
quesadillas,
is long
great.
enough. I'm calling
love
it. All right. Next time we'll start the episode where we're all eating Taco Bell. Does that make you feel
There we
better?
go.
Okay. Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Down the hatch.
Aaron, if you're on a diet, Sean recommends seltzers. That's what he's like. Oh yeah, I'm on a diet, so I'm drinking seltzers instead of.
I'm drinking.
Michelob Ultra is a seltzer, yeah.
Is it really?
Hey, okay, so if you put pepperoncinis in Michelob Ultra, remember that mom used to always do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Never heard
fucking
that one.
changes the whole entire thing. It's delicious.
I didn't even think about that.
All right, so we got a steak, we got a chicken.
You're going with chicken. I already know.
No, I hate chicken. Chicken's the worst. It's always dry unless it's fried.
Like I said, I do like the 3, but chicken is bottom tier.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with any one of them.
I go beef, pork, chicken.
Yeah.
I'll go kill, marry, fuck.
So in the Mulan in the Mulan movie, when the 3 guys are singing about what they like, the fat guy says it in that exact order: beef, pork, chicken.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
No, it's funny. It's just like as soon as you said it in that order, it just went straight to Mulan.
Well,
he's saying you're a funny guy.
No, he's saying all movies tell the truth, and that movie told the truth of what is
okay
actuality. Right? Am I wrong?
It's a fun movie. Mulan was a fun movie. Yeah.
Should we talk sports a little bit, maybe? I don't know.
I
I'm having fun. I mean, we're chilling.
I mean, can we talk about the Burger King menu next? Not just kidding.
No, we're not talking
I
food.
don't have a Burger King in Sonora anymore.
Okay, actually, let's talk about this. Favorite fast food? What is it? Aaron, go first. Why?
Taco Bell.
Why?
Dude, I don't know. I worked there for 6 years, and I can't get over it. It's just so flavorful. And
is it true you've had sex inside of a Taco Bell?
I plead the 5th.
I plead the 5th. Guilty as charged. No,
We use the chipotle sauce for lubricant, right?
What was his name?
Again, I plead the 5th.
Oh, okay. All right.
But,
All right, Joe.
mean, you also gotta there's different varieties of fast food. You know,
Like, what are you in the mood for?
Mexican, yeah.
What are you in the mood for? Yeah. Panda Express, Subway, Jimmy John's. Yeah.
College was a lot of that for me. Like, what was I in the mood for that night? Like, I'm
And
going
what
to
was
the bar. I'm going into the bar. What am I looking for?
Yeah.
Like, who do I want tonight? You know?
Yeah. So
Well, for us, Nick, too.
Jack. You know.
Well, Nick, for us too, Subway was open 24/7 in San Francisco, so that was always an option on the table.
Oh yeah. One time, this girl took me. Well, never mind. My wife's in the room. Skip that. Cut that. Joe, what's your favorite fast food?
It's a good question. It's like Aaron said. I mean, Taco Bell is definitely a default because there's options you can go to, but In-N-Out's right there. A local place called I forgot what it's called. There's a local burger
Raising
place.
Cane's?
It's not Raising Cane's. I was getting ready. I forgot what it's called, but there's a local burger place. There's a chain in Colorado. It's pretty good.
doesn't
I
count.
enjoy it.
Wait, where are we at with In-N-Out? Because I would put In-N-Out right at the top of my list.
Well,
Well, I got In-N-Out there, but like, okay, if it In-N-Out and Taco Bell, Aaron, you can vouch. If In-N-Out and Taco Bell are right next to each other, In-N-Out's going to have the 25 car fucking line, and Taco Bell's going to have a 5 car line. Where are you going to go for? You know what I mean?
This is my dilemma though. Living in Sonora, is the closest In-N-Out's either Modesto or Manteca.
Oh, but
So
I'm sure you've been to.
limited to like 5.
That's fair. Okay,
I can one up that, dude. I'm in Tennessee. There is no In-N-Out here.
Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least, Nick.
There is
yet.
no In-N-Out. I have to go. Not yet. I have to go all the way to fucking Colorado where there's one fucking In-N-Out.
So do you make it a priority when you come back home to visit?
We have 15 In-N-Outs
I
now.
try.
There's 15 In-N-Outs in Colorado now. They've been expanding rapidly and growing.
Every time I go back to
Same
California, I'm like, let's go to In-N-Out. And you go to San Jose. There's not very many In-N-Outs. You have to go to like one specific one. And then they're like,
Daly City, right? You gotta go to Daly City.
Yeah. Well, that's where we used to live. It's like, oh, we got other shit to do and all that stuff.
If I am going down to the city though, and I want fast food, I'm going to In-N-Out because we have 2 Taco Bells in town now.
Do you guys have Shake Shack out in California? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's in California. It's in Sacramento. It's in LA. It's in the Bay Area, but it's not anywhere near Aaron.
See, I've never been.
Shake Shack's good, but it's just so fucking expensive. Like 3 people, you're spending $45 for burgers and fries, man. Like for myself personally, I remember the last time I went to In-N-Out, it was right after the pandemic, like right after their opening and shit. And the burger was like $8.50 and fries were $4. I'm spending $13 on fucking food, man. And then I'm waiting like 20 minutes for it. It's good quality food though. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the quality.
I mean, it's all right. It's not like fantastic, but it reminds me of like a East Coast In-N-Out is what it
well, it is. It originated in New York, Long Beach, 1985.
Let's go. How do you know all this stuff? You just make it up?
No, because I looked up Shake Shack, like where the fuck well, no, because there was
he just has to make it sound believable.
No, because there was Shake Shacks popping up around my location. I'm like, what the fuck did this place come from? So I just Googled Shake Shack, went to the Wikipedia page, and just spent 5 minutes.
Have you heard of Buc-ee's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when was it? Where did it come from? When did it originate?
I think Texas, right? I think that's the truck stop, right?
Yeah, but what year? You probably know.
Oh, between 1950 and 2000.
Okay. Made it sound like believable. That's a superpower.
I'm not wrong though, right?
I know, of course you're not wrong. It's 1950 to 2000, but it makes you sound like you actually know what you're talking about.
You got a 50-year gap there.
Well, I remember seeing this article that like
very impressed.
They're opening their first Buc-ee's in Colorado Springs. So I was curious about it.
Aaron, have you been to a Buc-ee's?
I have not.
He probably doesn't. Do you know what it is though? You
Yeah.
probably don't even. Oh, okay.
I see it on the Tick and Talk. Obi wants to make an appearance, I guess.
It's a very
bring him up,
glorified gas station truck stop.
Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi.
Meow, meow. He's like, feed me now. No.
Yeah, I think that's what he wants. But I forgot to get cat food on the way home because I was already in a hurry to get here.
Looks like he's got to eat some bread tonight. No.
Food. He has dry food.
Oh,
Taco Bell.
Dry food.
From Taco Bell, yeah. Dry food from Taco Bell.
I always knew Aaron loved pussy, so. Okay. No.
Anyway.
Okay. Remember that one?
Really dumb face right there too. That was great.
Like that was ever that was ever in question with Aaron, right? No.
Well, he is the hammer, so.
Come on, guys.
Okay, all right. Real quick, we're not going to talk about this. I just want to touch because it is an important topic. And if you watched up to this point, you probably want to know something about it. The NCAA March Madness bracket currently stands. San Diego just beat Alabama in the upset. What? Fucking wild, okay?
That's a huge upset. That's
Hold on.
huge.
You want to hear another big upset? Miami beats Houston.
Oh!
What?
So those two are waiting for their other opponents in the Final Four.
What?
Creighton or Princeton or
What?
I like to say Javier just because it's spelled with an X. Javier in Texas.
What?
It's Xavier, but whatever.
What?
Javier's how it's
I mean,
American.
well, not to say that 99% of America's brackets were broke when Purdue lost in the opening round, but I think they're even further gone entirely with Alabama losing.
No one has a perfect bracket, obviously. I mean, it's completely
No one ever has. That's why the ESPN has the $1 million challenge.
Damn, I know. I should have just always bet on the underdogs, except for like a few games where you're like.
This has been the year of the
random.
underdogs. There's been no question about it. I mean, personally, I was looking at the matchup. I thought Alabama was definitely going to do it, but San Diego State has the size and the length to defend against Alabama. So if there was a team that's going to upset them, it's going to be San Diego.
I'm glad Bama lost because Bama out here in Tennessee is there. Everybody that walks down the street is like, "Roll Tide," like about everything. And it's like, okay, fuck Alabama. Have you ever been to Alabama?
What about Georgia fans? Is there any Georgia fans in Tennessee?
They're scattered. They're scattered. They don't. They're not as obnoxious, so it's not.
They're
like,
not. No, I
it's
mean
so
Alabama is just basically taking over the SEC
I
in
did
football.
party at San Diego State once, and that was pretty cool.
Go
Go
San Diego! They made the upset. They pulled it off.
Hold on, you said you got arrested for that?
No,
Oh, I thought you said you got arrested.
should have. I
Sorry.
was 18 when I was down there partying, but
Oh, okay.
Should have got arrested. No.
That was good old. That reminds me of the good old UC Davis days when I would drive up to Davis 18.
My
Yeah.
God.
we're not gonna talk about partying in Davis.
Anything in
No.
Davis is terrible. Fuck Davis.
Ah,
Fuck those assholes.
sorry, Sean.
All right. All right. Anyways, quick touch on that, just so y'all know that's where we stand right now. Aaron the Hammer with his fucking brick throws, boom, 0 points scored.
Boom, baby.
All 3
yeah,
minutes
dude.
that he played. Woo!
Hey, keep the hand in the cookie jar, baby, on the follow through. Keep the hand in the cookie jar on the follow through.
Aaron, when's the last time you played basketball?
Fuck.
Hold on, let's break it down.
Not even played, just like, shot.
Like
hoops.
Nick,
shot a ball around.
No, Aaron, when was the last time you went to the arcade and you played the basketball arcade game? Let's break it down even like that.
Oh, I went to Dave and Buster's at the beginning of the month.
And you're just doing the shooting
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
That's a completely different strategy than real basketball.
yeah.
He's like, let it rain.
No, I was terrible at that too.
No,
I can see Aaron turning his back to the basket, give him a shimmy shake, fade away, bank shot. No.
I'm all about like I got it's like it's almost like a golf swing for me. Like I gotta get my feet right. Like I gotta get my elbows
You're basically
tucked in
shot
right.
putting the ball.
Yeah.
You know, you're not really doing like a full shot. You're shot putting the ball in those arcade
Get
games.
a little flip the wrist.
A little flip the wrist.
A little
Aaron,
figure
next time,
wrist.
try a shot put. Try a shot put shot. It works a lot better
I
with
tried
this.
that bowling once. I almost got kicked out.
Oh, dude, we went bowling the other day and I bowled a 185.
Is it
Nice.
good or bad? I don't know.
That's delicious.
Because
What's your
normally
best?
I bowl 235. So I
My
just don't
best
know.
was in Reno. I did a 209 or something, like 209 to 212. I can't remember, but it was like, boom. Like I hit like 7 freaking strikes and spares, and I got a turkey this last time for 180.
Did you cook it?
Last year I went bowling in Roseville and I bowled a 210.
There you go.
Okay, this guy,
There
he's
you go.
fucking lying. Proof or it didn't happen.
And Aaron's like, that was only half buzzed. No,
I was.
I mean, bowling's easier when you're drinking. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no,
Get in the flow.
The first game, like I bowled like a 79, and then like I finally
warm up
found
game, dog. Warm up game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that
Warzone.
picture
Warm up
now.
game. You know.
Warm up game.
Warm up game, baby.
Here. Can you see this? No, probably not.
Here, just send it.
I don't know
Just
why
text-
I'm trying to get closer to the screen like I'm gonna see.
I know, right? It says 182 right there. That's me.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Aaron, it's like when you're
Anyways.
Aaron, it's like when you're driving to a friend's house and you're approaching their the
Yeah,
area.
You
You turn the volume down.
to
This
see
is gonna
better.
help you look better.
Is that because we're getting old? Is that why we do that?
We're not gonna
No,
talk
I've-
about that. Okay.
I've been doing that since I was 18.
We're
man. I've been
still
doing that my
young,
whole life.
dude.
We're on the wrong side of 24 though.
It makes sense because all your senses get overloaded and then you can't think. So I don't know
Yeah.
why everyone like rags on that. It's a real thing. Okay.
It's funny though.
Leave me alone. All right.
Play it however you want, bro.
Let's talk a little bit about the NFL.
All right.
What we got, baby?
Okay. Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
What do we
Yes.
obviously he was on Pat McAfee.
Yes.
This is like 2 weeks later. Yes,
Yes.
what? Yes to what?
Oh, I'm just following you.
It's-
Yes.
It's
We
fucking
kinda-
context in there.
We kind of already know like his feelings, right? Where he wants to go, or he's pretty much indicating he's going to the Jets. Okay, they're picking up all these weapons and all this other stuff. But what are the odds he pulls off the greatest Houdini trick of all time and stays with the Green Bay Packers? Because the Green Bay Packers don't want to let him go, right? I mean, they do, but they don't.
Mark Murphy already
This-
said they're looking
I
for
know.
a win-win.
Well,
I
is
know,
this-
but-
is this reality or is this your Packer fan talk?
Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you.
No,
Aaron,
no.
thank you.
You're not. Hold on. You're
Okay.
not.
All right.
Look at the history. The the patterns. Okay, look at the patterns.
I'm looking at the pattern right now, and it says that Aaron Rodgers is going to be the quarterback.
Leaving Green Bay to go to
Hold on.
Not that pattern. Not that pattern.
Nick, hold on.
Not that pattern. No.
I've seen the pattern, and the pattern says that Aaron Rodgers is going to be the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings the season after this one.
You sound like a jackass. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Rodgers being manipulative and crazy and doing whatever he wants in the moment. He's an in the moment kind of guy. This could be a whole giant scam. Tell me I'm wrong.
Aaron, you want to touch on that first? I got a whole spiel.
What's in it for him, though?
What's in it for him? He wants to. He's already said he wants to live and like die in Green Bay. He wants to retire in Green Bay. He loves Green Bay. Even on that Pat McAfee thing, when he's like, "I'm pretty sure I'm going to play for the Jets." He was like, "Green Bay is like my home," and all this other stuff.
If that was, why would he write a wish list for the Jets, basically taking Green Bay's receiving core with him?
Okay.
Real quick, I'm going to correct that real quick. He didn't necessarily write a wish list. He just talked about receivers he wanted, but I get where you're equating to.
So he's taking these receivers.
Shut the fuck up.
He's taking these receivers. He's the guy that was in Green Bay last year saying, "Hey, I need weapons," and he's taking all these weapons or non-weapons, I should say, non-weapons.
Yeah.
He's these people that can't do anything for him to the Jets. Come on now. If he was like a genius strategist, he would do exactly that. He would say, "All right, I don't like these guys. I'm going to go to the Jets, guys. Let's go." And then they pull all these people away from him, so we have to fill those positions. That would be General fucking Lee at his fucking finest. Like, we're going into battle, and he's like, "I'm going to trick the whole entire opposing side." Tell me that's not true.
Yeah. How confident are you in your theory here?
Like 80%.
You willing to make a bet?
We'll be chime in here after the bet.
No. I'm spitting all over, but no. God damn it. No, but I guess I am holding on. Okay, look. I've been on the record saying, "Get him out of here. I hate him. Get him gone." Yeah. But then, like, now that it's actually happening, it's just really emotional. And I'm really upset.
I just went through that QB turmoil thing.
But we don't know where Derek Carr's going yet. Where do you think he'll end up? No.
Nick, let me break it down for you here.
Oh my God. Nick has left the group chat.
Listen, so in my personal opinion, over the course of time with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, I believe he's been able to get away with this type of behavior because of two reasons. Number one, he's part of a team that has no true owner, someone to answer to, top dog, top boss to answer to, just like the other 31.
Wait, Joe, real quick. Who are you currently ripping off when you're talking about all this right now? I just want to know. Am I supposed to respect Stephen A, or who are we talking about? Who said this?
It's a collection. It's a collection of opinions that
I've okay. I just
but what's your opinion?
Yeah. I just gave you my genuine
I'm aligned
opinion.
with this opinion. I'm aligned with
unbiased. Yeah.
Look, I think like I said, I full on.
If I Google your words right now when we're done and you upload this,
you're gonna find
it pulls up Stephen A. I'm gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's not Stephen A. Smith. You're gonna find
he's got sports spark notes on the side.
He's like,
Look, I mean, think about it. Aaron Rodgers can get away with this because A, there's no true owner to report to, and B, he plays in the smallest market in the NFL that is desperate to hold on to anyone they can because they think about it. I mean, how many free agents are Green Bay pulling in year and year out though?
You're already wrong.
So that's what I'm saying. I think he can get away with it because he's like, oh yeah, I mean they know that they're lucky to have me, so I can just kind of get away with what I want to do. Yada yada yada. I'm Aaron freaking Rodgers, you know.
I disagree. I think they're tired of it.
No, I agree. No, I'm talking about over the course of time. No, Aaron, I'm talking about for the course of time. His time being there. That's what I mean. And I agree. They are finally done with it. They have Jordan Love. They have a quarterback they feel confident at least throwing in the fire, maybe going 500 at least during the season. So I don't disagree. I'm just talking. I'm talking more about the whole thing.
I drink to forget.
And with the Jets, I mean, this is Aaron Rodgers being pessimistic, where he's like, "Oh, well, they want to move on from me. I'm going to show them that I'm still good." In my opinion, it's kind of the Tom Brady syndrome.
I still don't understand why he's pulling away receivers to that team, and he still hasn't come out and said, "Hey, yeah, this is like." Here's my problem. I love Aaron Rodgers. I don't want him to go, and I'm actually sad that he's going. But at the same time, I'm like, Jesus Christ, you sound like all my crazy fucking ex-girlfriends. Like,
Well,
I'm gonna
exactly,
fucking leave you. I'm gonna leave you. Well, fucking leave then.
There's the door.
Yeah, Jesus fucking
In-
Christ. I'm gonna take
in
all
my
your friends with
opinion-
me. I'm like, I know Aaron's fucking you. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, the Jets have good wide receivers, and in my opinion, Lazard is a solid receiver, and he has that connection to Rodgers, so they can feed off each other like Gronk and Tom Brady did. And allegedly, ODJ is going to be signing with the Jets here soon. They're just figuring out the financial part. So, I mean,
allegedly.
it's not like they're going out and
I
signing
thought
Randall
that was
Cobb.
part of his wish list that was non-existent, Joe.
Yeah, I guess so too.
Stick to the side.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right.
When does Rodgers get traded though? Does he get traded before the draft or after the draft? When after the draft, after June 1st, the cap hit is less than 30 mil for the
either
Packers.
way that he does it, it's going to be a little suspicious. It's going to be a little bit weird, right?
Mhm.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
been this whole time, so why not keep it weird?
That's why I don't trust him. I just don't trust the guy anymore. But I love him, and I also grew up with him. So what am I supposed to do? You know? It's
Peel
like your
off the
dad.
Band-Aid, bro. This is
This
part
is
of
like
the move-on process.
Your dad's like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go out and get cigarettes and milk, and he only comes back with
This
milk.
is nothing like that
No,
situation.
you didn't let me finish. I said he only comes back with milk.
Oh.
He forgot the
Oh,
cigarettes.
man.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Like, keeps coming back to the story, but
He
he's
keeps coming fucking back. My goddamn
I thought
dad.
you brought home orange juice. I didn't know where the hell that came from.
Exactly.
Look, I don't think
Fuck.
anyone on this panel can blame the Jets for being as desperate as they are for trading for a 39-year-old quarterback that only going to play for maybe 1, maybe 2 seasons left. So kudos to the Jets going all in. They got Aaron's boy, an offensive coordinator. So
They had so
kudos.
many more options. So either
I thought
one,
Derek Carr was the smart pick, personally.
Either one, I'm right about Derek Carr and he's garbage, and that's why they didn't like trust him and all this stuff. Or two, they're just
Well,
the
hold
next
on here.
generation.
Hold on. Group poll. Aaron, are you taking Aaron Rodgers or Derek Carr for 1 year on your team?
Derek Carr.
Okay, well, I mean, the bias is entered the chat. I can't even ask fucking Nick because the bias is going to fucking answer his fucking pick.
It's not biased.
You're talking to a Raiders fan and a Packers fan. Like, what do you think is going to happen?
I was just hoping the bias would be put aside, but clearly.
I'll take fucking Brett Favre over Derek Carr at his age right now. At his
So that's after the dick pics, right?
after the dick pics and the Levi's commercials, I am all in, baby.
How come he didn't have a chubby growing in those Levi picks, man? Out of the Levi commercials, who knows?
Maybe he did.
You're just good
No,
tell.
I was looking. No, I was kidding.
I know you were looking. It's not even-
It was average, okay?
We don't have to lie. You ain't got a lot of cake, Joe. We still love you. All right, guys. Continuing on NFL. Have you guys seen the news about the Panthers and everything that's going on? All right, so the Panthers, obviously, they got Thielen, right? Which, hold on, don't say anything. They got Thielen, and then they just added DJ Chark. DJ Chark, to another year. Well, not another year, but a year. And then Miles Sanders. So
Yeah, that's huge too.
they're pulling, and if you want to go as far as Hayden Hurst, the Bengals tight end. He's never been that good. I'm gonna be honest.
He was solid. He's solid though.
I mean, he's
Good pass
solid.
blocker. He's good pass
He's
blocker.
big, but so excuse me. Panthers are stepping up, right? First question I want to ask is Adam Thielen still good? Oh, actually, let's just do it one at a time. Is Adam Thielen still good? Do you believe that this is a great move for him?
Nick, I'm gonna answer all your questions in one response because fuck you, I'm an American. Look, so
You
actually,
are.
I went to the gym.
I mean, you're a gay American. Your opinion.
I went to the gym this afternoon with Davis. And
Joking, it's a joke.
Dave's a Panther fan. I got it. You're good, Nick. And,
I was gay once in college too.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Speak for yourself. Anyway, I talked to Dave, who's a diehard Panther fan, and he's like, you know what? I mean, I'm happy that they're addressing the positions of need: the running back, wide receiver, tight end. And I mean, personally, I think CJ Stroud walks in, they have a chance to potentially win that division. I like what they're doing. I think Thielen still got some in the tank. Thielen went on a 25-minute interview on Pat McAfee on Monday, and Thielen, the Vikings wanted to bring him back, but basically for pennies on the dollar, he's like, I'm worth more than that, and he felt like the Panthers are part of a winning culture.
I've always liked Thielen. Don't get me wrong.
Crazily enough, he cited Andy Dalton as part of the reason he went to the Panthers. Interesting enough.
Hey, Red Rider, baby.
Red Rider, baby.
He
Yeah.
does what he does.
Andy Dalton will be the obvious backup, but Thielen decided, he feels good about the Panther situation. It looks like they're doing a good job, just kind of addressing, like I said, the situations that they need. Per my friend David, who is my sources for the Panthers. So, yeah.
All right, how you feel about Miley Sanders?
That's
Mr.
huge
Miley.
deal. He's only going to be 2 years max. My opinion.
He's injury prone, so I think they kind of made a good deal on that.
Mhm.
I'm
surprised he left the Eagles too, man. Like,
yeah, I don't know why he would. I don't.
So many people left the Eagles too. That's crazy, man. I don't know.
There's just apparently the spirit's gone. Aaron, what do you got to say about all this? I'm gonna hop on last because I got something big I want to say.
About Thielen or just the Panthers in general?
Tell me about Thielen. How do you like Thielen?
The Thielen, I think he's still got some gas in his tank. I think he was.
I agree. Thank you.
I think he was a little bit outshined by Justin Jefferson, so his stats kind of slowed down. But besides the injuries he had, he was still making plays. I think.
Would you say you're hooked on a Thielen? Hooked on a Thielen.
I see what you did there. That was good.
I am believing.
That was our friend.
I think it'll be interesting to see whether or not he or Chark has a better season.
Oh, yeah.
Or if they mesh
complement each other. Yeah. Complement it.
Can I chime in real quick on what Aaron just said there? You said that Thielen was being outshined with Justin Jefferson in Minnesota, obviously, and he actually referenced that too. He's like, I'm looking for an offense that's more diverse and more balanced instead of being targeted to one person.
Well, you got Kirk Cousins. He can only throw it to one fucking person. I love Kirk Cousins.
That.
I do. But
before Justin Jefferson, Thielen was the guy.
Hold on, but Thielen was the guy, and then Stephon Diggs was the guy that was the odd man out, right? Yep. And then now he's experiencing the Stephon Diggs syndrome. But I just want to bring up that he actually Thielen did bring that up in the interview. He threw no shade to the Vikings and their offense. He said he grew up a Vikings fan. He grew up in the Minnesota area or Minneapolis area. So,
he's a good guy. He's a standard
he's a good guy, very good guy. But he kind of alluded to that. He's like, I was just tired of the ball being force fed to Justin Jefferson every fucking play, essentially. So it's probably reason why his statistics probably fell last year too.
Well, here's my thing about the whole thing. The Panthers.
Fuck the Vikings, right? You're like, fuck the Vikings, number one.
No, I have nothing to say about the Vikings in this situation. The Panthers literally are giving me flashbacks. I'm like, it's like D-Day. It's fucking the Packers.
Oh, sorry, old people.
1.0. Let's sign every old man that's injury fucking prone. Let's just bring them into our fucking team.
Well, I don't think Thielen's injury prone though. Is he really? I don't think he is.
No. But he's an old man.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I'll give you that.
32. Yeah.
And then injury prone with Miles Sanders. And then 3, Hayden Hurst hasn't done anything.
If Sanders stays healthy, he's a great running back.
Yeah, he's fantastic, but he won't.
But Aaron, you had to preference your quotes with "if," and that's the whole thing.
You could say that about
laser.
Freaking lasers.
I don't think he will because I don't remember how many weeks he was hurt this year. It was like 3 or something. But that was like his lowest that he's ever been.
Agreed. I've had him on fantasy for years, and he always underperformed.
I had him on fantasy last season.
Yeah. Of course, this year, the year I don't fucking have him, he actually performed.
Actually, I think that was the league I won my championship.
No, fuck you. Who's Oh yeah, I didn't even need him because he was hurt and I still won the championship. Who's his backup? Hubbard? Okay, fuck you. Fuck this guy. All right, guys, thanks for joining us on another installment of
It's not even our league.
I still have to send mine to Mickey, but I'm gonna put a little asterisk next to Mickey because that's absolute bullshit.
COVID champion? No, it's kidding.
No, it was the whole
it was the heart attack.
I know.
DeMar having a heart attack screwed me. I'm glad he's okay. What else am I supposed to say? Fucking son of a bitch. Okay, all right. The Panthers, yeah.
Cut that.
Anyone want to say anything else about the Panthers?
Yeah,
they're on the right trajectory. They're on the right trajectory.
I mean, how much faith are you going to put into a rookie quarterback, though, too?
Yeah. Who was hurt all last year?
Yeah. Hey, say hi to Johnny.
What's up, Johnny? What's up, bro?
I'll take. I'll give the benefit of the doubt to CJ Stroud. I think they can maybe get close to 500.
With zero. Well, I mean, okay, close to 500. Like I could take that.
He has old men behind him, so it's a lot like Joe's sex life.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes all the sense.
I like
Makes
how
all
this
the
is slowly just turning into like us turning on Joe.
It's always that way,
poor
man.
Joe.
Jesus Christ.
We
Yeah,
love you.
well,
We love you.
all right. Let's keep going. All right, real quick. Let's touch on. We're running out of time, actually. Well, you know what? This has been a good episode, but we're running out of time. Let's talk about real quick reffing. Okay, reffing. The reffing has been shit for the NBA. It's always been shit for the NFL. It's always
there we
been
go.
shit for yada yada yada. All right, so you got what's his name? Williams, the coach, the Suns coach, Joe.
Monty Williams, yeah.
Monty Williams. He gets fined $20,000 for bitching at the refs because they had 47 free throws or against them. That's a lot of fucking free throws.
47 to 20. 47 to 20.
Even I know that's ridiculous. And then we have Luka.
LeBron was even playing too.
And then we have Mr. Luka, who also gets fined $35,000 for doing this. The money symbol because the ref didn't call it, right? So he's getting paid off. All right. So what I want to propose to you guys is, at what point are we going to start finding the refs or cutting off our athletes that we're watching? Like at what level? How are we going to gauge that? Because it's getting out of control in all sports right now.
No, I think refs should be fined for bad calls like that. Like there should be absolutely zero reason why they're not. Like you want to hold accountable players for fucking up in games, and you put fines on them. But the minute a ref fucks up a game or makes a terrible call, there's no repercussions for them. Like we're not holding them accountable. So they continue to make these shitty calls and shittily or whatever through games.
Shittily.
I just made up a word.
Shittily. Yeah, you're right. All right, Joe, what do you got to add on that?
Aaron, I have to disagree with you, and here's why. I have inside source is that I listen to.
Inside source? Okay, 2K doesn't count, Joe.
That doesn't. No, I listen to the ex-Kings broadcaster who's friends with many baseball umpires and also NBA referees, and they are fined internally. They're just not announced when a player gets suspended.
Why are they not announced though? That's bullshit.
Yeah,
that's a fair argument, but I will tell you that they are fined internally, and they're not fined, but they're penalized, or they're what's the word I'm looking for? They're basically
not losing money.
Well, here's the thing. So a good point here is when Fred VanVleet of the Toronto Raptors came out. It's like he came out against a bad officiate. So for reference, they're playing the Los Angeles Clippers like 3 weeks ago. And they lost by 20, but he wanted to point out one referee in particular. I'll take a fine. I'm quoting him. I'll take a fine. I don't really care. I thought Ben Taylor was fucking terrible tonight. On most nights, a couple of the 3 referees, there's one or two that just fucked the game up. It's been like that for a couple games now in a row.
So we're talking specific people, like
you come out tonight competing pretty hard in the third quarter. I get a
Joe. We don't need a whole fucking
change the whole dynamic game.
I just need to know the details here.
So he came out and made that, and then as a result, this guy Ben Taylor, that was 8 games ago. He has not been a lead official since that game. He's been a number 2 or number 3.
Okay, but that doesn't always happen. Like
it doesn't. But what happens is
so what's the accountability? Is like kind of like what I'm doing to you right now. Where's your accountability? What are you trying to say?
Well, I'm telling you, like I've heard from people inside that deal with this stuff. Referees get disciplined. It just never broadcasted or put out as a statement or a memo.
Okay, well the question.
Go ahead,
Aaron. Go ahead. No,
I was going to say, what's their penalty? Because players are losing money.
So the penalty is their chances to be able to referee in the playoffs or the finals or the Super Bowl. And usually when across all 3 sports,
what they fucking do about them?
Excuse me, across all
another
4
Austin
sports,
Powers.
all 4 sports: basketball, football, baseball, and hockey. you're refereeing in the playoffs, you get a certain percentage bonus for refereeing in the playoffs. And then when you go to the final game, like the Super Bowl, the NBA Finals, the World Series, the Stanley Cup,
just said it,
you get an extra bonus. But I'm just saying, the people that these referees were the most complaints against, or the analytics show that they had the most missed calls, they're not going to qualify at all for the playoffs or the big game, the Super Bowl, the championship game.
And they shouldn't, because there's a reason why.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Like, I know, I'm just telling you that those are the repercussions.
That's not holding them accountable.
I agree, but I'm just saying there needs to be done. I'm just pointing out there what is right now.
So at what point, like, this gesture makes a lot of sense to me as a betting man, because I'm like, yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
So Nick,
like,
real quick,
they lost by 3 fucking points, and I had them to cover by
that was
fucking
more,
points.
Yeah, so,
like, no,
that was more in reference to another call that happened in the third quarter where the NBA referee they signaled the wrong direction, and then they gave the Warriors the basketball, and then the Mavericks were lining up on the other side of the basket because they thought it was their ball, and the Warriors got a free layup, and they're like, "What the fuck? I thought you guys were signaling for us ball." And you're right, Luka. You're right. Luka was signaling like, you guys are on the payroll here. That's why you guys.
That's my point, though. Is like,
but I just want to put in perspective what that call was or what that gesture was in reference to.
Joe, you gotta stop talking. Give you 5 minutes of fame. Shut the fuck up, because you're pissing me off. Okay.
Maybe next year there's some. Maybe next year there's something that needs to be done.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god.
Guys, I just want to say I love this.
This is exactly why I drink to forget. Joke, single-handedly. All right. I appreciate both your guys' outlooks. That's great. Back to the point at hand is, when are we going to put it to a stop, and how are we going to do it? Okay, because who's judging the refs? And it doesn't happen until after a game, if it even happens at all. Mm-hmm. Right? You've heard plenty of times over all of the seasons in football. Oh yeah, this was a bad call. This was a bad call. This was a bad call. And yet the same refs still ref games. They don't get fined. I lose my bets. Okay. So how are we going to hold them accountable, and who is going to do it?
I mean, that's what the league should be doing. Like, they should be part of what they're doing. I mean, obviously, if what they're doing now isn't working, then it needs to be ramped up a little bit.
So we need like a committee of refs judging refs is what we need. Yeah. Like a whole, just like a panel of them being, all right, let's review this. This guy's not good. How do you even get a job as a ref out there?
I don't know.
I have the answer to that, actually.
Of course,
you literally work your way through their ranks, and then you each game or your company or your level that you're at, they always give you a grade. So if you apply to the next level, so say you start out coaching or reffing for 8th junior high football or junior high basketball, and the company gives you a grade that you work for, that the refereeing, if you want to apply for high school, and then it goes on from there. Like, most of these referees in all sports, they all came from the college ranks at some point. You literally just work your way up, just like a player sometimes.
Okay. Well, then they need to be held accountable in some way, shape, or form.
Like let's say, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Nick. Let's put this in perspective, like your everyday job. You make the same mistake.
Yeah, good point, man.
Over and over again. It's progressive discipline. There's
no
get rid of discipline until you're terminated. So why isn't there that for these guys who are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to ref these games, and they fuck up over and over again?
So every year, there's referees that get fired, or their contract isn't renewed to go into next season.
It's
for the most part.
It's very scandalous.
I think get cut for playing for being shit. Why can't referees be fired for being shit?
If we're talking about football specifically, I think that I've been on record with this. I think they need to have that overhead judge that the XFL has literally right now, where they can review these calls immediately. With basketball, this is a whole nother story.
They have referees in like New York per se or whatever.
Yeah,
the
put on the headset. What are you gonna tell me? And they're looking at the same thing. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's helped a little.
Well, no, bit. That's why I think so. Like, in the last 2 minutes is booth review. I think during the game, if the ref makes a blatant bad call, the booth review team should be able to override that and send it down to the field official.
I think the crowd should be able to dictate what happens. Oh, you're fucking wrong, man. And it was
like fucking Roman, like
boy.
fucking
yeah, everyone's like,
yeah.
and they just fucking behead him. No.
Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap this up. Joe, you got a facts and tally for us?
I got a couple.
Let's do some facts and tally.
Well, we're in the month.
I'll see him tomorrow.
Well, tell me to record that, and I'll
We'll use that sound bit. There we go.
doll it up. Yeah, let's go.
Well, we're in the month of March here. We got March Madness going on, as we know. We talked about it earlier this month, or this podcast here. Let's talk about where the phrase came from. March Madness. Where did that come from?
My aunt, my second aunt, twice removed. She's fucking nuts.
Oh yeah. No. The phrase March Madness was first coined in connection with the NCAA tournament in 1982 when sportscaster Brent Musburger uttered it during tournament coverage. So clearly, heat of the moment comment from a sports commentator. So that's cool.
It's an accident.
Yeah, man.
Like, this is madness in March.
And then speaking of the tournament, Nick, you're gonna love this. The tournament started in 1939. With
Aaron Rodgers, state quarterback. No, I'm just kidding.
In 1939, there was only 8 seeds. Can you imagine how easier it would be to bet on 8 seeds for a perfect bracket? I'm sure you're just chomping at the bits for an opportunity like that, right?
Look at his beard just moving around. It's all
We have 1982 when the term March Madness was coined, and then we have 1939 when 8 seeds were inducted into the playoff bracket. And then for the record, the Ohio State Buckeyes were the winner that year in 1939.
Let's go Buckeyes. No, I'm just kidding.
I
want to look up
Ohio State Buckeyes.
What year was that? 18 what? 1817? No.
1982, my friend. My good drunk friend.
What I meant. 1982. Okay, so in 1982, look up for next week. Let's do this. Who won the most money on a sports bet in 1982 involving an 8 seed bracket? Let's do that. Because I want to know.
Well, there was an 8 seeds in 1982. It expanded, but
okay. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say.
1939 or some shit like that.
In 1812, who was the man that was given handies?
What was the over/under on Britain beating the United States of America in 1812?
Old fashioned comes from.
When the Mayflower. No, wait, the Mayflower was like what, 1600s? Okay, fuck me. Joe, beautiful facts. Let's give it up for him. Right, wrong. I was gonna say wrong.
You don't know how much time I went through finding this, man. Unbelievable. Let me tell you.
Well, I mean, your brain's only so big.
You're doing great.
You're doing the Lord's
4
work.
gigs of RAM up here, baby. Not 16.
Wait, the Rams fucking
no 4 gigs of RAM. Not.
I know I'm fucking with you, Joe. Fucking got him. All right.
Got him.
All right, boys. Let's do this. Cheers. We'll wrap this up. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Love this show.
Aaron, you want to add anything before I wrap this up?
No. No, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. Yeah.
When's Fear the Worst playing another show?
April 15th.
Is it Denny's?
Yep. And Game Room in Sonora. No.
Oh. Game Room?
Yeah. Game Room in Sonora.
Game Room in Sonora, California. What time does it start?
Show doors open at 7. First band goes on at 7:30.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
What songs are you guys gonna play?
We're playing with my boys and Make Amends, who their drummer filled in for Jake last show for us.
Jake's terrible, I know.
Brubaker and Winter Rain is who we're playing with.
Ooh, Winter Rain.
This will be the first show back with Jake.
Hey, yeah.
Tomorrow we're gonna get it all dialed in, as they say.
This is cast off his leg or whatever the fuck is.
Yeah, he's. I talked to him on. I think it was Wednesday. Well, yeah, I talked to him on Wednesday. He said he was good. He wanted to try and.
No, everybody loves it. If you're still watching right now, all right. If you still watching right now, you're a real one. What we want to do is let's do this. I got something to give away. Hold on.
Oh God.
Right here.
Imagine.
reply in the comments. I've watched this far. This is a Ryman Auditorium harmonica with my DNA on it. All you gotta do is say I've watched this far, and I will ship this to you free of charge. Thanks for supporting us, guys. Opinions mostly. I think number 4 at YouTube. But follow us on Opinions Mostly at Twitter and email us at opinionsmostlypodcast@gmail.com with all your present questions. Thank you to our special fan favorite, the Return of the Jedi, Mr. Hammer himself. Get hammered, baby. And then the one and only, the troll Joe.
Oh, oops, wrong finger.
You got to pay the troll toll to get into the boys' hole. And I'm your host, the Shark.
Oh, boy.
Chomp, chomp, baby. I'm about to eat some pussy. I mean, eat some. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for watching this far. Comment. We'll send that harmonica to you. Signing off, boys.
Good night.